One of the standout features of Paradime is its unparalleled flexibility. You can truly mold your DBT development process to the needs of your team and broader organization. Today, I'm excited to unpack one of Paradime's crown jewels, multi-workspaces. Typically, distributed analytics teams and teams using data mesh utilize this feature. However, even for personal projects and DBT practice, it's a game changer. Before we dive into a hands-on demo, let's understand the essence of a DBT workspace. If you've been a DBT user, you likely know that a typical DBT workspace looks something like this. Your workspace is linked to a Git repository, it houses multiple users, it's connected to a data warehouse, and it's loaded with added features like production schedules, app integrations, etc. Now, with Paradime, you can easily spawn multiple workspaces. And here's the best part. Each workspace hosts its own Git repo. Each workspace can be connected to one or more data warehouses. And each workspace can have its own production schedules, DBT versions, integrations, basically everything. And it's entirely customizable to the needs of your data team and organization. Now, I'm no data mesh guru, so I won't get into the weeds of how it's used in that capacity, but let me show you how I use it personally. So right now I'm looking at my main DBT workspace. It's linked to its own DBT repo and data warehouse, and it's filled with all my SQL files, YAML files, etc. Now let's say I want to work on a separate DBT project. Instead of disconnecting everything in this workspace and reconnecting it later on, which would be very time consuming, I can simply navigate to the top right, click Manage Workspaces, and then click Add New Workspace. After that, you give the new workspace a name and click Create Workspace. Then you choose your DBT version. Then you choose the Git provider for this new DBT repository. Next, you have the repository URL. And finally, you connect to your data warehouse. And there you have it. I've successfully created a completely independent workspace, and I can develop in it freely with no repercussions. And best part, when it's time to go back to my primary workspace, I simply click on the top right and transfer over. Happy developing.